Do you think people come here just for the scenery, or do you sometimes get a sense that they know about the historical events here?
Yeah, a lot of people will come and ask specifically about the massacre and Clan MacDonald and things like that. So that they have a little bit of knowledge and want to try and get more once they're here.
It's interesting that they should automatically know about that event, which obviously happened in 1692. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about what actually happened?
Well, it was part of a wider civil war, really, that was going on not just all over Britain, but spread into Northern Europe as well. King William had been brought into the throne from Holland, William of Orange, and James had been sent into exile. Religion, politics and monarchy all sort of battling away all of those issues. The MacDonalds here were Jacobites, followers of James, and most of the lowlands Scots were followers of William. So they had been notorious Jacobites, cattle thieves, all sorts, and they'd resisted signing the oath to William until the very last minute. But the sheriff accepted the signature and he came home thinking all was well. The oath was then sent over to Edinburgh and the politicians got involved. So the troops were sent here at the beginning of February, and they were here for about a fortnight. Lots of games of cards, drinking, parties, games of shinty.
So there was lots of hospitality between the two sides?
Yeah, the officers and the non-commissioned officers were lowland, but all the conscripted men were Highlanders, so they would have mixed pretty well with the MacDonalds here. So I think that was also part of why the massacre didn't really take place. The ordinary men didn't really want to get involved in killing their hosts.
So in fact there weren't as many people that died that could have done had they taken their orders seriously?
Absolutely. There was about a population of round about 400 and 38 were murdered.
Do you get people making comments about how powerful, sort of adds something to the landscape itself to know that something so tragic happened here?
A lot of people feel that there's an atmosphere because of that, kind of foreboding in the glen, especially maybe not on such a nice day like this, but when the cloud's down at nose level, and then it can be a kind of brooding and dark place.
Why did Turner go to Glencoe?
Well, it's not clear that he'd been commissioned to go. I think he went because he was passing within sort of 20 miles and just took the diversion to see sort of such a famous site, you know, the massacre. I mean, although Turner's route was really determined by the places that he'd been commissioned to go and see, he always had an eye for possible subjects, landscapes that might make a nice picture.
We actually have an image of Glencoe here. That's that amazing idea of the vortex and the drama with the stormy skies, but also the landscape kind of folding in on itself, sort of suggests a sort of dramatic or sort of tragic history.
Yeah.
But you're right, you referred to the massacre of 1692, which of course would have been extremely well known. I mean, obliquely, of course, through the writings of Walter Scott, and the resurgence of interest in Scottish history very specifically as against British or English histories.
I think the event was much more known to people than the landscape. And actually, people haven't been able to really work out what this view is exactly.